But I made it anyway.
I remember say it wasn't easy. Right now everything is amazing. Steady driving them loco. Them are taking my photo. I remember that they telling me no, no. Right now everything is global. Steady driving them loco. Them are taking my photo.
I put the label in full effect. I keep the prayers in motion and they're pulling back. I was boxed in, all the boxes that I couldn't check. And God came through for me, would you look at that? I'm building a legacy out of hobby. I never chased a dream, I designed it. Big made it anyway.
I remember say it wasn't easy. Right now everything is amazing. Steady driving them loco. Them are taking my photo. I remember that they telling me no, no. Right now everything is global. Steady driving them loco. Them are taking my photo.
I put the label in full effect. I keep the prayers in motion and they're pulling back. I was boxed in, all the boxes that I couldn't check. And God came through for me, would you look at that? I'm building a legacy out of hobby. I never chased a dream, I designed it.
Start a YouTube channel, but I guess I needed something to talk about. I mean, having a YouTube channel and not having anything to say or anything to show is kind of a waste of time. So I guess I waited till I had something that I wanted to get out there into the world. So here I am. So I guess the best way to get to know me is if I answer a few questions for you. So I was at work and I wrote up a few questions that I thought people would probably want to know about me before they start subscribing to the channel. So here we go. Alright, so bear with me. I've never done something like this before, so I might be a bit rusty. Okay. Question number 1, why photography? To be fair, my love and passion of photography started in the church. I first joined a church in South London when I was 19 called JEFMI, which stands for Jesus Everlasting Foundation Ministries International. And when I was there, I guess I was looking for something to do. And the first thing I did on my first day in church was to go out to a brother of mine called Temi and say, hey, how do you do all that stuff on the laptop? Like all that stuff you put on the projector? I think it's really cool. How do you do it? And he taught me. So by the 2-3 weeks later, I was doing it by myself. And yeah, I really had a love for it. So I carried on. So while I was in the church, I was approached by Evangelist Daniel. Some of you might know him as Evangelist Yomi. And he had always been into photography, cinematography, videography. And again, what he did looked really, really interesting. So I kind of went under his wing, became his apprentice, and learned how to do this. He taught me how to, frame my shots properly, how to sort out lighting, angles, camera lenses, the type of camera I'd use. And I guess my love for it kind of grew from there. Friends that I knew started, their own photography businesses, and I was always so envious of them because I really wanted to do it for myself, but I didn't really have the confidence back then. I knew what I was doing, but I didn't think I was good enough to be out there on the world stage. Situations in life sometimes will teach you that time is not something you have control of. It's either you make good of time or you waste it. So at the beginning of this year, 2018, I spoke to God and said, listen, I need to know what it is you want me to do with my life. And photography jumped out at me. So here I am doing it now. God's been faithful. The business has been going well. But yeah, that's why I decided to go into photography and videography because, I've been doing it for 11 years. And I always thought of it as a hobby. I never really saw it as a business or a career or something that could potentially make me money. I just saw it as something that I did on the side. If someone needed extra help, I'd bring my camera. If someone needed someone to film something, I'd film it. But I never really saw it as anything more than that. And I guess God opened my eyes to see that I've given you this talent not so that you waste it, but so that you use it. So I'm using it now, and to the glory of God, things are going good. Okay, so question number 2. What are your hobbies and interests? Okay, so obviously photography, I guess that goes without saying, but when I don't have a camera in my hand, I really love to play basketball. anyone who knows me knows that basketball's my favorite sport. I can watch it all day, every day. I can play it all day, every day. I don't need a reason to get up and play basketball. I just do it. So yeah, basketball's definitely a hobby of mine. Also, power walking. And I know that sounds so feeble considering that so many people run, but yeah, power walking. I actually did a 26-mile walk last year for charity to raise money for cancer research. I guess that's how much I love walking. Took about 8 hours and it almost killed me, but yeah, I love the sport, so I got involved. Outside of that, I've got 3 children and they keep me busy. They're definitely a major interest in my life. They take up most of my time, most of my money, but I wouldn't have it any other way. God has been really faithful to me as far as my kids are concerned. So yeah, those are my interests and hobbies. I guess I'm a pretty standard guy when it comes down to it. Okay, question number 3. Tell us one thing that nobody knows about you. Ooh. Okay, good question. Okay. One thing no one knows about me. When I was 18, 19, at the time, B2K was like the biggest band in the world. Shout out to B2K if you remember them. I used to front like I had a 6-pack. I know I didn't. You can see me. I don't have a 6-pack. But I used to front like I did. I used to suck everything in. I used to walk around, trying to stunt, show off what I thought were muscles. And yeah, I guess I was a typical teenage boy back then. It's kind of weird talking about this now, but yeah, no one really knows that about me. I took so many pictures back in the day, and it looked like, oh my God, he's so ripped, and oh my God, he must work out in the gym. And no, I was just really good at sucking in my gut. Like, I didn't need a second's notice. I could pull that thing in the blink of an eye. No one ever really knew that I was doing it. To be fair, probably everybody knew I was doing it. I was the only one that didn't know that they knew. Yeah. Typical teenager, I guess. Vain as anything. Okay, so question number 4. Describe yourself in 5 words. Psh. Whew, okay. 5 words. That's hard. I always think of myself as a pretty complex guy. So 5 words. Okay, so I guess word number 1 would be spiritual. I was raised in the church. I've grown up in the church. All I knew is the church as a child. My dad's a pastor. Several of my uncles are pastors. I was raised around really strong men of God. So spiritual is definitely one word that I would use to describe myself. I've always been that way. I can't see myself ever not being that way. It's the way I intend to raise my children. So yeah, spiritual. Okay, word number 2, I guess, would be confident. I'm a lot more confident now than I was as a kid. Like, as a kid, I couldn't speak to anybody. I couldn't talk to anyone. I didn't trust anybody. I mean, there's all kinds of reasons for that, and I'm not going to go into that on an introduction video, but I used to spend a lot of time looking at the ground. I used to spend a lot of time on my own. And the reason why I would look at the ground is because I felt like if I didn't look people in the eye, that they couldn't hurt me. And I know that probably sounds weird, but that was my coping mechanism for the world. Like, if I didn't look you in the eye, you couldn't hurt me. If you're looking at me and I don't know you're looking at me, you can't bother me. So I used to spend a lot of time looking at the ground, ignoring what was going on around me until I let God in properly. And then he kind of showed me that I'm his son and I have no reason to hide behind fear or to hide behind my insecurities. So yeah, up until about the age of 24, I wasn't really a confident person at all. I let fear consume me. I let my insecurities stop me from doing certain things. To be honest, it's probably the reason why I've waited this long to start YouTube. But yeah, by God's grace now, I would definitely say I'm a more confident person. So yeah, word number 2, confident. Word number 3, I guess, would have to be ambitious. I have no limit to what I want to achieve. I don't box myself in. I don't say that this is it, this is all I can do. If I feel like I can do something and I can have a good go at it, I'm gonna do it. There's not really much that stops me when, you know, I'm focused on doing something. Word number 3, I guess, would be ambitious. I don't really have a limit to what I feel that I can achieve. I don't box myself in. I feel like if I can have a good go at something, I'm going to go at it. I'm going to do everything that has to be done to get there, and get in my way at your peril, because I'm going to push you out of the way. Yeah, I don't set myself targets. I just go for whatever I believe in, go for whatever I feel I should be doing. It's probably a reason why I'm starting YouTube now. I feel like now is a good time for me. I can do this. It's something that's achievable. It's something that's attainable. And I don't see any reason why I should not do it. So I guess, yeah, word number 3, ambitious. Word number 4, I guess if I'm 100% honest, word number 4 would have to be, I'm struggling to think of words now, and I said that I needed more than 5. Word number 4, I guess, would have to be loyal. I'm loyal to a T. If you're my people, you're my people. That's never going to change. The situation doesn't change. I've got friends who I haven't seen since secondary school days. But if they need me, I'm there. There's no question on it. If I get a phone call to say, Mike, come down to London, we need you, I'm going to be there. I'm going to support my friends. I'm going to do whatever they need in order to help them get through whatever situation it is that they're going through. Yeah, loyalty means a lot to me. I didn't really see much of it as a kid. So growing up into a man, loyalty is one of those pillars that I live by. It's one of the foundations of my life, and I don't trade it in for anything. So yeah, word number 4, loyalty. Finally, word number 5, I guess it's 2 words. I have to cheat a little, so I got 6. But yeah, fun loving. I love to have fun. I love to enjoy myself. I love to see other people having fun. Photography and videography offers me the opportunity to catch people at their happiest moments. I cover weddings, birthdays, new babies, product line launches. So people couldn't be happier than when a new baby joins the family. People couldn't be happier than when they see their daughter that they've invested so much time, money, effort, love into getting married. So yeah, fun loving. I love to see fun on people's faces. I love to capture that in creative ways that no one would expect. I love to see the reaction of people once they see what I've managed to get on a film. Yeah, I love to have fun. I love to go out. I love to socialize. Restaurants are my go-to. I love good food. You know, being raised African, food is like the pillar of what we do. So I love good food. I love to go out. I love good friends. I love good times. I like laughter. Yeah, so word number 5, 2 words, fun loving. Okay, so question number 5. What can we expect from you in this channel? Obviously, that's why you really clicked on the video. What you can expect from the channel is just a portfolio of all the things that I do, all the different types of work that I do. So the weddings, the commissions I get, the jobs, product line shoots, you can expect birthdays. It's currently graduation season, so the University of Essex is getting to know me very well. You can see a lot of stuff I'm going to be doing around graduations. What you can expect from me is consistency. I feel like a channel dies if it's not consistent. Now, because it's photography, I can't guarantee that I'm going to have a new video every Friday at 5 o'clock. I wish I could. It really depends on how the bookings come in. But what you will get from me is consistency, in the sense that whenever I have something to post, it's going up. You're going to know about it. I'm going to give you the heads up. The social media is going to let you know. And then, yeah, you can then click on the YouTube video and see what it is I've been up to. I'm I'm looking to be as diverse as possible on this channel. Like I said earlier, I don't like to limit myself. So if someone says to me that, hey, we've got a wedding happening in Italy, I might be in Italy for the week. If someone says, hey, I've got a graduation, I want you to come down, I'm there. If someone's got a baby shoot that they want done, I'm there. If someone says, hey, I'm posting a music video real soon, can you come and do a behind the scenes for me? I'll be there. I don't pigeonhole myself. I don't box myself in. There's no limit, I feel, to what I can do. And ultimately, I serve a God of no limits. So if I'm made in his image and he has no limits, then I have no limits. So what you can expect from me is, number one, consistency. And number two, no limit to the kind of content that I'm going to be bringing to you. I hope this has got you buzzing. I hope you're on it. I'm going to do the best I can to bring the best stuff out to you. Yeah, let's get it. Okay, so I don't even know how many minutes I've taken up in this video yet, because I haven't even started the post-edit process. So I'm going to wrap this up real quick. Follow me on all of my social medias. Facebook, search RemRen Photography. Instagram, RemRen Photography. Twitter, RemRen P. So that's RemRenP. You'll find me on there. There's a Snapchat coming soon, but I'm going to leave that to my cousin because I don't really know much about Snapchat. I guess I'm too old for that sort of stuff. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Yeah, so follow me up on all the social medias. Comment, share, like, subscribe. Let's build the brand. Let's build a culture. Let's get the name out there. Let's get people talking about RemRen Photography. And let's let the world know. That's what it is. Let's let the world know. I've been in the corner for too long. It's time to let the world know what I'm coming with. So you help me and I'll do everything I can to help you. Share, like, subscribe, comment, retweet. Get busy. Thanks everyone. I love you so much. God bless you guys. Peace.